Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I really wanted to do a review on first impressions, if you want to say, on the new Benefit They're Real Push-Up Liner. I just got this earlier in the week or so and got to play with it a little bit. Went to a training on it and yeah, I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts. So it does go hand in hand together and it's just a really interesting product. I really do like the fact that Benefit came out with a gel liner instead of just like a typical liquid. So applicator is really nice. I will zoom in and show you. Okay, so it is, as you see, rubber. This is the whole pen. So instead of doing a bunch of clicks, okay, you are going to wipe this side to side. Just like pretend if this was a tissue, like this. Just how you would a brush. Side to side delicately. However, instead of clicking it all the time to have that product come out, there's already some in here. So you're just going to kind of push a tiny bit and see how some already came out. That's what you would use, opposed to keep on clicking it. Now, I mean, I kind of did that a lot because I just used it. So you would literally need to go like, and then stuff would come out. The reason why I did this is that it's wasting less product, and it was a lot easier to put on the actual eye. And then now you're good to actually make a line, and then you can just kind of like build that up. So that's just a little tip that I found to do. So it's a really nice liner. It is gel, and I think that this product, just working with it, actually the first day I really did not like it. It was just kind of complicated, a little harder to use, and I am a liquid girl. I love my Stila liner, and I do love a good gel liner, like Maybelline Eye Studio is amazing. I will say this is super black. Like, it's awesome how black this is. It dries really fast, so for those people that do have more of a hooded lid or more of a mature skin that their lid just touches their lash line a lot, it dries super quick where it's not going to transfer. Sometimes with liquid you gotta let it sit a little bit and it could transfer, but once it's dry, it's dry. That's how this is. Once it's dry, it's not moving. I even slept in this product just to see how well it lasted. I mean, there are girls that don't take off their makeup, or, you know, people just don't want to take anything off, and who knows, maybe you're not really by makeup remover and you can't do that. So I really did want to see how long it lasted and if it smudged, and I can tell you right now, didn't come off, didn't move, didn't do anything. So I think that's a really awesome thing. However, it's not extremely hard to take it off if you need to. They're going to be coming out with a makeup remover specifically for this, and it works awesome. I personally use Neutrogena wipes, and it came off like no problem. So I will say the product stays all day, like hours, and like not even all day, to the next day, and it's just a really great for those people that are worried about smudging, coming off, all of that. It's a good product for that. I really do like that once you kind of get into it, it is really fast to do. It doesn't take a lot of time. You will see as I do it that it takes 1, 2, 3. When I first had it, it was a problem. I will say that this product is awesome on clients or your friends or whatever if you wanted to do that. It's a really easy product to do, because sometimes with the brush you gotta like get it perfect and like super fine, and you get too much product on it, or if liquids, if you're not comfortable with the type, sometimes they're more pointy opposed to this has an angle, that can be difficult. I did find that putting it on someone, oh my gosh, it was like a dream. So I do like that. And yeah, I think it's a really good liner. Once I started playing with it and once I got into it, it's super easy, and it's great for travel. Throw this in opposed to a pot and a brush and just kind of like touch up if you need to. You're not gonna need to, but to like grab and go. Super fast and super easy, especially, I don't know why, I just thought of those days where like you're on a plane and you need to go, and this is great for that type of thing. Or if you're just like, oh my gosh, you need to do my makeup super fast, that's perfect, opposed to like putting it in the pot and getting it on the brush and stuff. Like, this is really convenient. So I guess those would be the pros. Cons, it does dry really fast. So if you're not used to liquid, if you're not used to gel, if you're not used to doing that opposed to just using a pencil, you might not like it at first because it does dry fast, but there is a benefit to that. Obviously, if you really take a long time, you know, and you put the product on over and over and over, it could chip off because you're just putting so much product on. That happens with anything. So I think people need to kind of realize that. So if you're, you know, into doing all of that, if you know how to do a gel liner with a brush, this is no problem. Literally, if you've mastered that, this is no problem. If you do a liquid liner, this is no problem. I would just say the transition from using a pencil to this might be a little different just because this gives you such a straight edge. So that would be like the biggest thing. And then really, I mean, that was kind of it. That was like all I really found that would be difficult. I'm telling you right now, I love liners, liquid and all that jazz. And I found this very complicated the first day, and I think I just stressed about it. But it's really, really simple. So that would be the biggest con, that it maybe dries a little too fast. Another pro, a lot of people ask me, you know, oh, my eyes get irritated, what can I use? I have very sensitive eyes. I used to not even be able to use fake eyelashes until I started finding different glues and the amount of glue. So I get very irritated all the time. My whole body, face, everything is sensitive. So I will say, what I have noticed with this product, there's no irritation at all. Everyone is different. Obviously, there'll be those few handful that, you know, this is sensitive to their eyes, but what I have found is that it does work for sensitive eyes, so that is a bonus. Okay, so I'm going to get started by showing you how I applied this. Now, I never really do my eyeliner on camera anyway, just because I'm one of those girls that needs to taut their eye. Like, I'm so sensitive and I blink a lot. That's just how I am, even with myself. So it's really hard for me to film liners. It's not a really crazy in-depth. I kind of go through it pretty fast. So if you want to keep watching, just take a look. But this was, again, more of a review of how I felt about it. And then I just have a little quick demo. Alright, so I kind of like to start right in the middle of my eye. Now I'm going to click this pen like 2 times, maybe 3. Okay, and there's like a tiny bit coming out, like the tiniest bit. Sometimes I like to start with the actual angle. I am just going to start right in the middle. And just doing light strokes. Now, I mean, I know it's not like perfect, so I'm going to go in and do my wing. And I'm turning this wherever I want that flat line. And now I'm just filling it in, not too complicated. If you have too much product on there, it's not really going to work. So it dries really fast. You got to kind of work with it a little bit fast. Okay, that was like the easiest I've ever done my eye. This one is a bit more dramatic, so I am going to go ahead and make it more dramatic. What I do like is how black you can get this. It's really, really nice. Now, instead of clicking it, if I run out of product, what you can do is I mean, this is really hard to like see. Push it a tiny bit and some comes out because there's already something in the applicator. There's already product in the actual applicator, so instead of twisting it and kind of wasting it, just push it a little bit so it can kind of squeeze out, and that way you don't have to do as many clicks and kind of get it everywhere. So this is how both eyes look with the eyeliner on, lashes done, all the eyes finished. Okay, so look all finished with lashes and my eye makeup all finished. I did try to put this on my tight line, like the skin right under here, just because sometimes like when you curl your lashes or something, there's just that extra skin that shows, and I like it to just be black. So I did find it a little complicated to do that just because this area is a little wet from our eyes. So I did go in with like an actual pot and just put it on with a brush. So I'm going to play around with that more, but I did find that is hard to do right underneath your lashes. It might be better the more I play with it. So as you see, it's really not as hard as it kind of looks, and just a few tips and tricks that I was taught at the training. You know, it is always good to wipe your products side to side, just like a brush that you put in a gel liner. It's going to get crusty, it's going to get hard after a while because that gel will harden. So same thing with the brush applicator, because it is like a nice rubber applicator, you want to kind of wipe that down a little bit so there's not that crustiness, and it'll be easier for you to apply. Also, you don't need to click it all the time. You're just going to waste your darn product. Alright, so that was my review. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if you guys got it and how you feel about the product, because everyone, you know, it works differently with everyone, and it does take time to get used to. As long as I know, I'm pretty sure this is the only product in the US, I think, that actually is a gel in a pen form. If I'm wrong, please let me know. I'd love to know what other products already did this, or already companies that did this, but I'm pretty sure this is the only one. So it's pretty big for Benefit to do this, and I think it's a great product and a fun one to play with. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!